Elizabeth Moss plays Kitty Tyler, and she does amazing things in this film. She really acts some pretty brilliant feats. The most wonderful thing about working with Lizzie from a directing standpoint is you can experiment. She's such a refined, such refined tools that you'll get a performance and a take of something that's so beautiful and so nuanced and weird and off balance, and then you say, okay, try another one like that but different, and she'll give you the hardest options you can imagine. And it was, sort of meeting her and connecting with this idea that Kitty was Lizzie really brought that character into the fourth dimension. It really concretized who she was. Tim Heidecker plays Josh Tyler. He's a brilliant comedic actor and a brilliant actor. With him and Lizzie, as I was writing, I was picturing these performers, and he has this perfect ability to be both lovable and douchey at the same time. Something that few people can pull off, but he's got it, and he can dial it either way. If you say, "Give me more lovable," he can do that. If you say, "Give me more douchey," he can do that. So amazing working with somebody with that sort of intrinsic comedic timing, and somebody who could really improvise a lot and play and find some things too. The scissors are I think an iconic piece of horror imagery that has been used in other films, but I felt like I wanted to sort of honor that weapon in the best way I could with this film and make it the sort of central image. There's a duality to scissors, both literally and physically. They're a whole made up of two parts, but also they lie in this territory between the mundane and the absolutely terrifying. Horror has always been the way that I personally deal with my own fears. I love the genre for that reason, and I love the horror aesthetic for that reason. I think great horror is often grounded, which is the way I love to do comedy as well, is to allow something crazy to be going on, but as best as possible, you try to marry it with reality. And yeah, I don't see myself moving far from horror anytime soon. I tend to draw inspiration from my own fear. I at some point I asked myself, what's the scariest thing for me personally? And in this case, it was the idea of seeing myself. And then I think about what that's about. Why is seeing yourself so scary? I think no one really wants to look at their faults, their guilt, their demons. We all want to look elsewhere. This country and how this country looks at the world we have a fear of the outsider, a fear of everything from terrorism to immigration, the very thing this country is founded on. And the thing that we do not face often enough is our part in what's wrong with the world.